I've recently played A Short Hike, a game by Adam Robinson New. As an indie developer, playing this game was a refreshing experience. It's one of these games that reinvigorate me and push me to put more energy and creativity in my own game. What I like the most about the game is obviously the aesthetic. It's not for everybody, but if you like it, you love it. It goes to show how the graphic of a game can be driven by an artistic view, not a technical one. There is no need of a heavy graphic to create a quality game. By spending some time with the game, I realized that the aesthetic is actually driven by all the aspects of this game, not only its graphic, but also the sounds and the gameplay itself. Everything about this game is warm and relaxing. It's imitating the experience of the protagonist itself, the one of an island vacation where we cut out all the contacts with our chaotic everyday life. This game, like all vacations, it ends sooner than expected. But I honestly think this is a point in favor for the game. A short game for a short vacation for a short hike. It's compact and it knows what it is. It encourages the player to explore while progressing to the game at the same time. This generation of video games is cursed by big games with task lists full of things to do. The Ubisoft game that feels like a job more than a game. Games do not have to be long, nobody ever wrote this rule anywhere. But games have to be worth the time you spend with them. It all started when back in the 90s we were used to play games and be overwhelmed with sadness as soon as they were over. Or probably nostalgia, I've already made a video about that. So developers thought that rather than finishing the game, you can start it over or play a minigame or the multiplayer. All content aimed at prolonging the experience with the game as much as possible, like if you're stuck in hell repeating the same stuff over and over again. Let's be clear, some games are worth replaying, but, and I'm guilty myself, we are so accustomed with the idea that we finish playing a game when we are bored with it. The developer always provides something to do even after the game is over. A Short Hike is closing the circle game, you're granted an ending. It focuses on a well-defined experience. So, allow me to share with you an optimistic vision of the future. This game is an Humble original. It found its way out in the market that grew some poor habits. Through Humble, it was possible to release a game that would have otherwise an hard life to find its space, in particular for such a short game. This makes me think that in the coming years, we will have more games like A Short Hike. Lately everybody is talking about the idea of subscription-based services that are like Netflix but with video games. Games like A Short Hike will then be at the core of such platforms. Short games that will focus more on the quality than the quantity, allowing even smaller developers to find a place for any idea. We are all used to games that are shaping to match what the market demands, always pushing the boundaries a little bit further. Now, we may be at the edge of a big change. Because a game like A Short Hike is not trying to please anybody, and yet it exists exactly as it was originally imagined. It shows how game can live without being inflated with content that was not part of the originality of the game. No multiplayer, no minigames, no new game plus, no super